no matter how many seasons Netflix Stranger Things will have, it will never be enough, and we will always wonder what's coming next, right? And we've got great news for you. There are some rumors you definitely want to be true. So, keep watching to the end of this video to see Stranger Things star Millie Bobby Brown talking about a potential spin-off role. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Are spin-off series really happening? Stranger Things creator Matt and Ross Duffer revealed new information about the upcoming spin-off series. Following a 3-year hiatus, partially due to delays caused by the pandemic, the science fiction fantasy horror series returned to Netflix with record-breaking viewership numbers. Critical acclaim and fan hype have helped Stranger Things 4 become the most watched television series on any streaming service this year. The Duffer Brothers revealed that while working on Stranger Things Season 5, they have been working on a very different spin-off series. Even though we have no detailed information about that potential show, the two have admitted that the spin-off would be very different from the actual series, and Mike Wheeler already guessed the concept. During a podcast interview with Happy, Sad, Confused, the Duffer Brothers revealed a story update regarding the potential spin-off series. When asked about details about the new show, the creators explained that, although they will not divulge any specifics, they shared that the spin-off will be 1,000% different from Stranger Things. However, the show will maintain its narrative style. It's not following. I've read these rumors that there's gonna be an 11 spin-off, that there's gonna be a Steve and Dustin spin-off, or that it's another number. That's not interesting to me because we've done all that. We've spent, I don't know, how many hours exploring all of that? So it's very different, they explained. When the spin-off was announced, the brothers said, "There are still many more exciting stories to tell within the world of Stranger Things. New mysteries, new adventures, new unexpected heroes. But first, we hope that you stay with us as we finish this tale of a powerful girl named Eleven and her brave friends, of a broken police chief and a ferocious mom, of a small town called Hawkins and an alternate dimension known only as the Upside Down. As always, we're grateful for your patience and support. The key for us is that any spin-off needs to feel like its own distinct thing, not that we are just retreading what we've already done." The two admitted that there would be some story connections to the series, and its most significant connection would be through its storytelling sensibilities. Brown's spin-off role. We are all craving more Millie Bobby Brown content, and of course, we want to see her in the spin-off series. Millie Bobby Brown, who stars as Eleven in the popular 80s-themed sci-fi horror TV series Stranger Things, spoke about her role in potential spin-offs. In an interview with Total Film, she discussed her role in possible spin-offs, and when she was asked if she would appear in any spin-offs to her popular Netflix series, the actor explained that she is currently focused on her Enola Holmes films and shared that she would prefer to pass the role on to another child actor. "I'm just so focused on Enola Holmes. Stranger Things, we saw it, we love it, we have big hearts, but let's make more Enolas. Let's put that on Netflix. But other than that, I'd love to see another bald-headed 10-year-old get given that opportunity. I would help her navigate it," she said. So instead of reprising the role one last time, she would rather pass the torch to another young actor yearning for their big break. Although story details for Season 5 have remained under wraps, there's room for Brown to return to the franchise once her story in Hawkins, Indiana is complete. Although Season 5 will likely see the end of Vecna and perhaps the destruction of the Upside Down, there's still a lot of story potential to explore with Eleven. As seen with Kaylee/8 in Season 2, Eleven may still have sisters to connect with that had survived Dr. Brenner's experiments, allowing her to travel to other parts of the world. Others, like Kaylee, may not have had the support that Eleven had with the Byers family. Immense power in an emotionally insecure individual can lead to a powerful villain that would rival Vecna. When is the spin-off series going to be released? According to the Duffer Brothers, they are planning to pass the series on to a new showrunner so they can work on their other projects. They said, "Hopefully we find that right person to pass the baton to while we go and do new stuff." Well, we are sure you want to know what stuff they are talking about, right? Some of those projects include a live-action series adaptation of the anime Death Note, a series adaptation of Stephen King and Peter Straub's 1984 novel The Talisman, and of course, a Stranger Things stage play. The play will be set within the Stranger Things universe and directed by Stephen Daldry, who also worked on several episodes of the wonderful The Crown. The production will likely have to wait until Season 5 is done. There is a version of it developing in parallel to Season 5, but they would never shoot it parallel. I think actually we are going to start delving into that as soon as we are winding down and finishing these visual effects. Matt and I are going to start getting into it, Ross Duffer said. Of the 5th and final season of Stranger Things, Harbour said, I think we'll shoot next year. They're finishing writing it this year and they need to prep and stuff. So it'd probably come out mid-2024 based on our track record. If the Duffers then move on to the spin-off rather than shooting in parallel, it may not land on screens until 2025 or 2026. What about the plot? During the podcast interview we mentioned a few moments earlier, the Duffer brothers shared some clues. They explained, "We are working on a spin-off idea that we haven't told anybody about. I think it drove Netflix crazy that we were talking about it in the press and they don't know what it is. It's not like Finn machine-gunned ideas out. He was just like, is this it? And it's so off the wall. It's not what anyone would think, so I don't know how Finn picked it out. It's a smart kid." So we have that idea, but the idea ultimately is to sort of pass the baton to someone who is really talented and passionate. Even the idea of, say, us doing a pilot and then leaving it, it just feels silly to me. You need to be there from the beginning to the end. We need to find a partner to help us with that. The show has taken up a decade of our lives. I've loved every second of it, but I don't want to do another decade. But we do want to be involved. Maya Hawke's view. Maya Hawke has revealed what her ideal Stranger Things spin-off series would look like. Hawke, who plays Robin Buckley, says she would love for Robin and Steve to have their own spin-off show together, set in 90s New York. While Hawke admits she isn't a fan of spin-off series, she says that she would do a Stranger Things spin-off if Kiri was on board, where we go to New York and we're just partying in the clubs and figuring our shit out. Normally, I wouldn't really be a proponent of a spin-off, but if I got to do it with Joe Keery, I would do anything. He's so funny and wonderful and smart, and he's got great boundaries. He's an excellent co-worker and I would do anything with him, she said. A.R. Capetta's novel Rebel Robin, which was published last year, follows Hawke's character as she navigates high school, proving there is a demand for more content centered around already existing Stranger Things characters. With the Duffer brothers wanting to tell new Stranger Things stories and cast members like Kiri ready to move on with their careers, it's unlikely that a Robin and Steve spin-off will be coming anytime soon. But that doesn't make it impossible. It remains to be seen what will become of Robin and Steve in Season 5, with many fans fearing the worst for the Scoops Ahoy duo, and how the series comes to an end will dictate what sort of future spin-offs can be made. So no matter when it is going to be released, no matter how long should we be waiting, we're still here and we're still hoping that we'll get the best of it. There's only one thing. We want million everything related to Stranger Things, right? What do you think about Stranger Things spin-off series? Would you be excited for a Stranger Things spin-off series, or would you rather not see any? Let us know in the comments down below.